It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Buckeyes offense will be the first up today. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better than them.
Back to throw. It's Van Buren. Caught by the receiver.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. Trying to run, it's Williams. And the defense brings him down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's exactly how you want to get this game started. First drive of the game to get 6 points. That's going to get these Irish fans fired up. And you know, touchdown Jesus is enjoying his view.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Van Buren. The sure hands. It's Porter. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. you think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years, go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Here's the second down play. Handoff heading left. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance of a return here. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They got him down out near the 40.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Carr. Nice grab. It's Richardson.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. He'll hand it off. Breaks through the tackle. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. Pump over the middle. It's Johnson. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Looking to chuck it again. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now they'll set up for the point after. It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Looking downfield, it's Palm. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. A tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They're going to run it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Carr. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Touchdown, Irish. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
Try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT makes it an 8-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. He keeps it on a design run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And it's taken at the 45. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. See how efficient this offense can be. They got a chance to add some points here before the break. Dropping back, it's Carr. Throws it to the right, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
With the catch, it's Richardson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
PAT is good, so the lead is 21-6. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We've just kind of gotten into the habit of seeing this offense just convert on these third downs. It's a rare stop. That first half, they seem to score every possession. What decision do they make here on 4th down?
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. He feels the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They start the drive with a keeper to the right. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Looking for his big tight end, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. 3rd down. This offense can really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Trying to convert with a sneak. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Now they're running on the toss. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The shotgun handoff here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down after a short gain there. The important 3rd down play coming up. Looking downfield. It's Carr. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
That's Carr. It's Williams. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down to 17. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They continue to roll up the score.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Van Buren. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Porter. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw. It's Carr. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They keep him guessing with a run.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. In the red area, it's Young. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Carr. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Irish. And 6 more points to the total. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 35-6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll run out of the shotgun. Has the first down, is still going. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. QB keeper all the way. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid, right down for a touchdown. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back. It's Carr. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Ball handed off. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number 1 just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see 2 top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.